Dude, what's up, Escrow?
What up, Par?
Dude, so 2026 is not giving any strokes in real estate. Rates are going up, man. What's going on here?
What do you think's going to happen when we go to war with the Middle East?
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
hopefully it's quick, though, because, I mean, we jumped off. We're having rates were doing great.
Right. I had a client at 5.875 2 months ago.
I know, and now it's the highest it's been in over a year. And gas prices, I'm so glad I have a diesel pickup truck right now. I fill it up at like $5.50 a gallon. I'm like, wow.
All right.
Sucks.
Well, for your wife's car, prediction time.
Yeah.
2 months from now, what are you saying?
I think fuel prices will be back down. I think this is like a little knee-jerk reaction to the war. Things will settle down. Rates, naturally gas prices come down in the summer anyway. So
I'm adverse to that. I'm saying.
what you're saying is going to go higher?
I'm saying I'm paying $5.15 on my birthday, June 24th.
On regular gas, like unleaded.
Just regular.
What do you think?
87.
What do you think diesel is going to? What's your prediction there?
780.
Dang, man. I'm not going to be driving anywhere. I'm going to start riding my bike everywhere.
Yeah.
Get one of those Tesla cars.
Is hitchhiking allowed in 2026? No.
All right, we got a good episode here, though.
We do. Valero, Texas Open.
Yeah, San Antonio.
Hopefully Scotty has his baby in time so he can get back for it.
Yeah, this is that last round before the Masters. So I feel like this is like, all right, it's go time. Like Masters are coming up.
This is your tune-up.
This is tune-up.
Yeah. It's like when your realtor comes by after you've already done the walkthrough, you've already done everything that you remember him saying.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I need to be there right before the pictures and nitpick you again.
Yeah. There you see. I love how you tie all this together, Escrow. That's why we got you on the show. But this is Greg Norman course. I mean, we're going to be playing. You got the pick. He's been so frustrated on the show with my picks. What are our picks today?
Hey.
What are your picks?
I was forced into this. It's like, I won't be disappointed if you pick these. No, we're playing 16, 17, 18.
Oh, my goodness. Are they the same holes I usually pick?
Wow.
All right, let's go.
Bar's got something down.
Dude,
Let's see if he brings his golf game today.
He's a copycat. He's just following in my footsteps on these picks. But excited to play this. We're going to rock this hole out.
For sure.
That course seems fun.
It seems awesome. It seems challenging, but gettable.
I'm going to play from the whites, though. not play from the tips, though.
Or we'll play together, though.
If it's for fun, I'm going to give ourselves an advantage.
Yeah. I'll do the Cat Williams, where it's like, I don't like all this trans stuff, but I'll tell you one thing. When I play golf, I'm transgender because I play from the ladies' tee. That's a horrible impression, but it was horrible. A great joke.
Okay, so
Ryan's freaking out. He's like, "Can we actually use this?
Can we use that? I guess we could."
Safe? It's Cat Williams. It wasn't me saying it.
I know it's too late now. It has to be in the show.
It's live.
But we go so in the 19th hole. I mean, one of the things to talk about. Interest rates. I mean, I think some people are flipping out like, wow, rates kind of bumped with the everything that's going on in the war. We look at the highest they've been in a year. We had a nice little dip in the market, but we're still hovering around the low sixes, which is historically has always been a great market. So we're never always going to be, there's never a perfect market.
I think the last 40 years, 5.925 is the average.
So, and 6.3.
So we're a little bit over there.
Little bit over.
Right.
And we're starting to see a lot more inventory.
And I just put out a Tuesday's 2 cents saying I think now is one of the best times to buy because, one, your landlords are counting on you keeping the rent.
Yeah.
But also, two, there's so much inventory because the rates dipped long enough for people to prepare to get onto the market.
Yeah.
And inventory blossomed.
And when inventory goes up, if you're, where this really helps. I mean, I think interest rate really affects people acquiring their first home, first-time home buyers.
Oh, absolutely.
So, I mean, when we look at how the market's moving, first-time home buyers is generally like the indicator how the market's moving, like how many new buyers are coming in versus how many listings are on the market. If you're a buyer, and rates are near historical lows and you're getting more options to look at, meaning sellers have more competition, you're putting yourself in a great position to be able to start negotiating on your terms. I mean, 63% or 64% of buyers use some form of assistance, grants when they buy homes, meaning that they're offsetting the amount of money they need to bring to the closing table. When the inventory starts creeping up and homes start sitting on the market, I think the national average right now, I had it written down, it's 47 days on the market. You get outside a week or two on the market, sellers starting to get desperate. Now you can start negotiating your terms, maybe a little bit lower price, maybe some buy downs, lower interest rate, money towards closing costs. So you start putting yourself, even though rates might have trickled up a little bit, with the inventory picking up, you're putting yourself in a huge advantage for purchasing in the market today.
Agreed. I tell every one of my clients that 5% is difficult to get, because if they would have accepted 5% less, they would have listed it then.
Sure.
But if we get to 21 days, we're throwing 5% at them all day. I'll throw 5% day one, but I'll tell my clients, hey, this is like finding a needle in a haystack. But when we get to 21 days, they're starting to get nervous, because you know what happens in 9 days? Their carrying costs. They have to pay again.
Correct.
So they're like, okay, let's start thinking about it, and we don't get egregious with our buyer's agents compensation. So it's basically a win for buyers right now. But at the same time, I don't want to scare sellers, because things are still moving.
And that's I wanted to get into that. I wanted to scare some sellers, because I feel like when you have your house, you walk into a listing appointment and you see a house that's like immaculate. You're like, oh my gosh, this thing's going to sell off the market. Because the way it looks, the way they prepared it, you can tell there's a lot of pride in the home. They've like maintained the home, and you're going through and there's like 3 things they need to do to the house to get it sold versus 30 things. Like, you're excited about getting that to market.
Absolutely.
I have a house right now in Hanover. I'm excited to get to market because I know it's going to be multiples. It's priced well. It shows well. But majority of the market out there, as inventory goes up and the competition's spreading out for sellers, if they're not doing the things necessary to the home and they're not pricing it well in the market, they're the ones that are going to be sitting and upping the averages on the market, the days on market. But if you have a primo home and you know that you've taken care of it, you're pricing it well, you're probably still going to get in a bidding war. And I think, and I don't have the stats on this, we should probably pull this in one of the shows, but like statistically, it's got to be like that's way over list in a bidding war. If you looked at multiple offers, list to close price ratio in multiple offers, generally in today's market, the sales price has to be higher than list price on majority of those.
I just looked at Catonsville yesterday, and that's where I live, and the average sale is 105% of list price.
Oh, wow.
That doesn't factor in all the
that's like that's a
god awful houses.
That's a culty area.
It is Coltonsville, it's Coltonsville. We're the music City, Maryland, maybe.
Yeah, there's you guys got some underground like stuff going on over there. That's why it sells so quick. Not sure. We're gonna figure that out.
No. It's like a fun cult, if that exists. It's not really anything bad going on there, but what I'm saying is 105% is the average. Yeah. That means people went probably 140 on some.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably a few that went 99. Then there's like...
I've seen some that are like, hey, we're selling for tax assessed value. Yeah. Because they're awful.
And that's it. But thing you have to look at, I mean, if you're a new home buyer, we talk to a lot of buyers weekly, and I think you have to look at in the market, and you have to know that. Like a new home that's priced well, that shows well, and you need a little bit of help, like that's not going to be your home for you. That's not going to be the home you're going to go in and drive the price down just because rates are a little bit higher and the inventory is ticking up. You're still going to have those houses that are trending in the multiple offers, the high desirable properties.
Absolutely. And if I was a first-time home buyer right now, very first home, what I would be looking for is something that's been on 20 plus days, needs major landscaping, You know, those houses we're still seeing that are listed with ice and snow.
Yeah.
And they haven't landscaped because landscaping is like the easiest bang for your buck to spruce up a property. And then paint. And there are so many houses out there where all you have to do is paint and spruce up your yard, and you're coming into like equity. And
that's what I tell first-time home buyers is to be realistic, okay? And that's probably the hardest thing. This isn't your forever home. So like you're going off your point. Like you're saying, look at things that have been on the market a little bit longer. They're going to be more negotiable. A house, when I look at a house, you have to, if it has good bones, like everything else can change. You can change the paint, the refrigerator, the appliances, and all that kind of stuff, the carpet to flooring and all that kind of stuff. But if the bones are really good, roof, foundation, HVAC, windows, like those are solid.
Exactly.
Then you're going to get an amazing home that you can make your improvements to. Maybe it's sitting on the market a little bit. Those are the ones that are going to be, it's like the ugly duckling that is still strong on the inside. You know what I mean? And those are the best homes for first-time home buyers.
Even if you have to change your shutters or paint the outside.
Yeah.
It's way easier
than you think. And I'm going to bring up another trick. If the house is on the MLS for more than 3 weeks and there's one photo of the house, how do you think the inside looks?
Exactly. And that flabbergasts me because I'm like, how do you list that house?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, just show the whole picture and you'll get an investor that will pay cash and close in 2 weeks.
I wish I could pull up this address that I looked at today. I literally called the agent on for one of our agents out of town. Like,
had a finger in the picture.
They had like literally just a picture of the front, shingles falling off the front, no photos, and it said the remark said, "This would be a great house to buy," or something. It was the worst remarks that it's been 19 days. Like if it was day one and they just forgot to like put it on the market because they're still loading the photos and the remarks, like I get it. But 19 days on the market,
right?
And then I call the agent. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get around. We're supposed to get the photos soon." I'm like, "It's 19 days on the market and you have no photos of this house?"
Like that's one exception where you go in there with your cell phone and you take the pictures.
Yeah, that's what I might do for my client. I'm like, man, but most of the time if there's no photos, then they just don't want you to see. And there's nothing good to see on the inside. Like walk away from it.
There's a reason. Like I say this to my clients. I'll say this time and time again until I'm blue in the face. Realtors, we are the kings and queens of catfish.
Oh yeah.
Like we will catfish you. I have a photographer that will have a corner stand where he'll mount it in the corner and leave the room with his wide angle lens so it looks huge. But our job is to get as many people in the door as possible. And we show the square footage. We're not lying to you. But our job is to get as many people in the door as possible. Yeah. So it blows my mind when people don't have pictures. My favorite is the dead MLS picture is like no photos, and it literally has a ribbon that says no photos.
The other one that kind of annoys me, and I know we're getting off topic a little bit here, is the AI photo. Like AI, like you put a couch in there. It's like a modern house. And you walk in and I'm like, dude, this house is grandma's house, and you put this like modern plants and like it looks horrible. But when you're looking at it and getting back to the market, today's market for first time buyers, look, this is like, even though a little bit of bump in interest rate, stay in your budget, find your zone. Don't be realistic in your shopping. Don't go for the home. It's your house, not the house you're showing off to your friends and family. It's not your forever home. This home is meant to be, buy the home 5 to 7 years from now. We call it forced savings account.
Right.
The forced savings account. Every month that you're paying your mortgage, you're paying back that balance. It's forcing you to grow equity in your home. And through market growth, you're going to be able to walk away in 5 to 7 years and be able to walk with net positive to be able to move up in real estate. So
exactly.
When we're looking at being a first-time home buyer in the market today is the realistic approach. We can't change the market. We can't make homes what they're not. We can't change the interest rates. But if you buy within your means and take our strategies that we're just talking about here.
Yeah, you're willing to do a little elbow grease.
It's going to, over time, eventually you're going to be in your dream home. My first house that I bought wasn't my dream home.
Right.
But I was able to sell that, take the equity and move that, into my next home and then my next home. And luckily, we've made a few moves in the market. Equity growth is the
tanky up. Mr. McMansion over here.
Nope.
But I honestly 100% agree with you. And I would say to the buyer, look, this war is not going to be the same as the Iraq war that went on forever. So you have an opportunity with all of the inventory on the market right now, a little bit higher interest rates than 3 months ago, but even lower than 2 years ago, to go make a move. Then when this war is over, you can refinance and you've done the projects. And now there's a good chance that you bought with 3%, you did the projects, and you can refinance with 20% equity and you drop your PMI off.
Yeah.
So
and the thing you got to do is just never trust a good golfer.
Yeah. Only trust the bad ones.
Only trust par and escrow,
and that's
baby.
what we're here for, baby.